All Coronation Street spoilers for next week with family brutally destroyed. April 21 – Coronation Street drama unfolds. A downhearted Todd opened up to Sarah, expressing his growing frustration that Theo may never find the courage to come out to his family. Todd's doubts are taking a toll as he struggles to support someone who might not be ready to live openly. Meanwhile, Danielle stirred the pot by suggesting that Sarah was romantically involved with Kit while still seeing Todd. However, George quickly shut down the rumor, clarifying with a chuckle that Todd is not interested in women. The situation escalated when Danielle saw Sarah giving Theo a reassuring hug. Misreading the gesture, she confronted both Sarah and Todd at the cafe, hurling accusations of an affair between Sarah and Theo. Tensions flared elsewhere as Mick confronted Sean on the street, issuing a blunt warning to stay away from Brody or face serious consequences. Later, Mick dropped into the Rovers and extended an unexpected dinner invitation to Gemma on behalf of himself and Lou. Jenny, however, wasn't convinced of Mick and Lou's good intentions. She urged Gemma to keep her distance. Over at the secure training center, Dylan lost control after Brody provoked him with homophobic remarks about Sean, resulting in Dylan violently lashing out. The drama intensified when Sean overheard Lou confirming dinner plans with Gemma. Feeling betrayed, Sean lashed out at her, accusing Gemma of aligning herself with people who have made life difficult for him. The confrontation left Gemma feeling distraught. Meanwhile, Julie made a surprising decision to use the fundraiser money for a relaxing trip to the Lake District. At the cafe, her pain became evident, and Roy offered her a heat pack once beloved by Haley. Overwhelmed by emotion, Julie broke down. Later, Brian confided in Roy that he still harbored strong feelings for Julie. Encouraging him to act, Roy advised Brian not to keep his emotions bottled up and to tell Julie how he truly feels. On Wednesday, April 23, a visibly upset Theo confides in Todd, admitting that he feels responsible for tearing his family apart and insists he must find a way to fix the situation. Elsewhere, Danielle runs into Sarah at the cafe and demands to know Theo's whereabouts. Sarah, clearly frustrated, coldly suggests that Danielle would be better off speaking to Todd about it. At the factory, Theo gathers his belongings, telling Todd that it's probably best if they avoid each other moving forward. The tension is palpable as Theo makes it clear that their paths should no longer cross. At the hospital, Lauren receives encouraging news from the doctor that Frankie's recovery is progressing well and that it won't be long before she can take him home. However, when a nurse arrives with a parcel addressed to Frankie, Lauren is taken aback by the prison stamp on it, leaving her feeling uneasy and unsure of what this could mean. Due to the minibus breaking down, the planned group trip to the lakes falls through. Julie, however, finds solace in simply being surrounded by her friends and family, ignoring George's warnings to be cautious. Brian boldly professes his love for Julie and vows to stand by her side no matter what. Eileen, visibly frustrated, confronts George for attempting to sabotage Brian and Julie's chance at happiness. She tells him in no uncertain terms that he will be sleeping on the sofa that night, making it clear she won't tolerate his interference. Christina and Daisy are overjoyed when Jenny decides to back Dom's company financially. Daisy, eager to make a fresh start, informs Daniel that an aunt has offered her some money, and she hopes to use it as a means of starting anew far away from Weatherfield. Friday, April 25. In the cafe, Betsy rails at Tracy and then Carla for endangering her life. Lisa tries to calm her down but Betsy storms out. Lauren finds Betsy destroying the contents of the florist van. As she tries to stop her, Tracy approaches and in a panic Lauren sets off with Betsy and the van. In the precinct, Lauren and Betsy survey the smashed-up van. As a panicky Lauren admits that she's never passed her test. A police car pulls up nearby. Eileen is still feeling unsure about her relationship and Julie tells her that she needs to be with someone who makes her heart sing and should not settle for second best. In the Rovers, Daisy and Christina are shocked to realize Dom spent the night with Jenny. Jenny says she really likes him but they just spent the night talking. When Daniel and Daisy arrive at the hotel for a couple's massage, Daniel is surprised to see Christine with Dom. Debbie is looking after Layla for the day, and when she discovers she has a temperature, she tells Roy she's going to take her to the doctors. Dee Dee's concerned and insists she'll go with them. He hospital-run tests and get her temperature down, but Debbie notices the formula milk she gave her is for 3 to 6 month olds and believes it is her fault. David and Shona return from visiting Gail and let themselves into Sarah's flat. When Kit emerges from the bathroom wearing only a towel, David's fuming. David rows with Sarah over her taste in men. Kid does his best to control his temper. Having fixed the hotel van, Abby flirts with Carl at reception before heading home. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more movie spoilers next week. Goodbye and see you again.